السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. ازيكم يا شباب وعاملين ايه؟ يا رب تكونوا بخير. رجعنا تاني نكمل سلسلة باتمان تيلي تيلز، والنهاردة معانا باتمان ذا انمي وزن، وهي تعتبر الجزء الثاني على طول من سلسلة شيلدن اوف اركم. طبعا الشركة المنتجة او المطورة هي تيلي تيلز، وهي بتعمل العاب على عبارة عن حكاية بنختار منها الردود بتاعتنا، ويبقى فيها كويك ايفنت، معظمها كويك ايفنت، دوس مربع، دوس مثلث، دوس مش عارف لفوق، وتمشي اللعبة بتاعتنا على كده لغاية ما نختم الحكاية وتقفل اللعبة. الجزء اللي فات كان من الأجزاء الممتعة بالنسبة ليا، والسبب في كده ان ظهر معانا فيلن جديد اول مرة اتعامل معاه، وهي سيدة اركم، ليدي اوف اركم، اللي هي فيكي فيل، كانت المراسلة الصحفية دي اللي اكتشفناها ان هي ليها دور في قصة باتمان زي بين وزي جوكر، بس الدور ده ما كانش واضح لينا في سلسلة اجزاء باتمان اللي انا لعبتها، سواء سلسلة اركم او اوريجين. ما كانش ظهرت معانا فيكي فيل ايه دورها، كان معانا الجوكر، معانا بين، معانا تو فيس، معانا بينجوين. لكن الجزء اللي فات بتاع تيلي تيلز ده هو باتمان تيلي تيلز سيريس تشيلدرن اوف اركم، المميز فيه ان في فيلن جديد ظهر معانا على الساحه، وهو الفيلن بتاع زي ما قلت لكم ليدي اوف اركم، هي زعيمه عصابه اطفال اركم يعني. فده عشان كده كان جزء ممتع، عشنا معاه يعني على مدار 8 حلقات واستمتعنا بحاجة جديدة كده. المرة دي الجزء ده اللي انا شفته من الجزء اللي فات ان هو قايم على الجوكر واساسه الجوكر. طيب هل في شخصيات جديدة هتدخل معانا؟ هل في حاجة هتظهر معانا؟ ما اعرفش لسه بصراحة، ما عنديش اي خلفية او باك جراوند الجزء ده ماشي ازاي. الجزء اللي فات كان نزل في 2016، والجزء ده نزل بعديه على طول مباشرة في 2017. وعايز اقول لكم ان شركة تيلي تيلز في النهاية في الاخر خالص ما قدرتش تكمل وقفلت، واعتقد هي قافلة من 19 او 20 تقريبا، يعني ممكن تكون قفلت الشركة ولم تعد تنتج العاب تانية جديدة. خلينا النهاردة نبدأ مع بعض نختم باتمان ذا انمي وزن، ونبدأ بالفصل الأول. الجزء ده هيكون هنلعبه على الكمبيوتر وهيكون مترجم باللغة العربية، نقدر نتابعه زي الجزء اللي فات. قبل ما نبدأ زي ما انتوا عارفين تنسوش سبسكرايب، تشتركوا في القناة وتفعلوا زر الجرس وتعملوا لايك وتكتبوا لي كومنت وتقولوا رأيكم ايه في الحلقة. وخلينا نبدأ مع بعض وندخل في مود اللعب، ويلا بينا. هنا بقى يا شباب دي البداية بتاعتنا، وده الفصل الأولاني، وهنشوف بقى ايه الشخصيات، هل في شخصيات جديدة تظهر ولا شخصيات احنا عارفينها وعدت علينا قبل كده. ده اللي هنكتشفه بقى ان شاء الله، لكن انا حاسس ان يعني مش هيبقى فيه شخصيات جديدة.
They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable, until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows, and everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
طبعا هو هنا ادانا بريف كده بسيط عن الجزء اللي فات اللي احنا شفناه.
And with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
ده بقى الفيلن ده اللي هو الريدلر هو اللي معانا، ولا فيلن تاني جديد؟ وزي ما قلت لكم هو ادانا بريف على اللي حصل في الجزء اللي فات اللي احنا لعبناه مع بعض وشفتوه على مدار 8 حلقات فاتت.
One-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer, The world sees Maury as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is 1,000 little performances.
Perhaps, but some are more encompassing than others.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Maury's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Maury is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The Bat computer can...
Al, I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with the bat.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
طلع الريدلر زي ما انا بقول لكم.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
How about we go back to my place?
Oh.
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
Well, since you put it like that, I never do this, you know.
You know, me neither.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
هنبدأ بقى نستعد سلسلة من الكويك ايفنت ونبدأ ندخل بقى.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Commissioner Gordon on the line, scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the
طبعا
casino.
هو نحس هنا ان الرسوميات اتحسنت شوية
A madman. in
مش
a mask.
يعني في فرق بينها وبين اللي فات، ويمكن كمان عشان بنلعبها على الكمبيوتر فالدنيا احسن شويه، او على البي سي يعني احسن شويه من البلاي ستيشن. انا اللي كنت بلعبها على البلاي ستيشن 4 تحس ان الدنيا لا احسن شويه يعني، وتحس ان هم طوروها سنه يعني.
Be ready for a fight.
حتى تحس ان اداء الشخصيه نفسه كمان احسن، تحسه راسي.
Please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
You to distraction, rattling around like a rat in your skull. Once it's in there,
شوف هنا بشوف الرهاين.
never gives you a moment's
Riddler's taken hostages. Casino patrons. Innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your blood money. But
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
اه
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
ونضرب قنابل مسيلة للدموع ونحاول نضرب بقى في وسطها.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give them hell. We're counting on you.
نبدأ بقى كويك ايفنت زي ما انا قلت لكم، شوية ضرب.
You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage.
لقينا في نظام جديد، يعني غير نحرك السهم ونضرب جواه ار تي، يعني نظام الكويك ايفنت مختلف شويه عن الجزء اللي فات.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you
نضرب بقى.
how it was done back in the day.
بس هنا الضرب حاسنه جامد شوية عن الجزء اللي فات يعني أحسن أو أقوى.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
هنجري ورا بقى.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice? Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
نضرب بقى. خدوا بالكم احنا الاجزاء اللي فاتت كنا دايما بنلعب بنقابل انجما. يمكن المره دي انا اول مره اقابل الريدلر.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
طبعا هي بداية كويسة وحلوة زي ما انتم شايفين كده. الريدلر احنا اول مرة نقابله في باتمان. انا عارفه كفيلن، يعني شفته في الافلام او في فيلم قبل كده اللي هو اللي كان اعتقد الجزء الثاني او الجزء الثالث تقريبا، اللي ظهر فيه الريدلر اللي هو جيم كاري يعني. لكن ما شفتوش في العاب باتمان نفسها، ما ظهرناش. كان بيظهر مكانه دايما على طول انجما، اللي هو بتاع الحاجات اللي بنحطها دي ونقعد نجمعها عشان نقدر نوصل له يعني. لكن الريدلر اعتقد لا، اول مرة يظهر لنا هنا في لعبة يعني.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
طبعا انتوا عارفين اللي من الجزء فات الحلقة بتبقى حوالي ساعة ونص، ساعتين الا تلت، بتبقى في الرينج ده يعني. ده رينج الفصل يعني.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. What we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler, they're kind of our specialty.
If you were tracking him, why didn't you tell us he was coming?
We get a lot of unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
Now we know.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot.
Whatever you think you can bring to the table, I don't need it.
You knew me even a little, you wouldn't hesitate. Trust me, you want me on your side. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
Back off, Waller. Don't blame the police, blame Riddler. Or hadn't you noticed he
دي
was the
ماسكاهم
one
غسيل ومكوى يا جماعة. الست دي ماسكاهم غسيل ومكوى. قاعدة
Just
تدوم
like
في
I noticed
عظمهم.
you let him get away. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far. as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Imana Vesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He's a madman. You can't look for reason in someone so clearly deranged.
Riddler does show signs of an obsessive-compulsive disorder. But he's calculating, fiercely intelligent. I'd be surprised if this wasn't part of a bigger plan. Let me know if you think of anything. It'd be a help. I'm Gotham-born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course,
Keep your pop psych evaluations to Riddler and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry. I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
سبتها قلت الذوق قوي. دي الحلقة 1 بقى مسمينها الأحجية، بس طبعا الكلام ملخبط شوية يعني. طبعا هنا اللودنج هيبقى أقل في نسخة البي سي، ما بتقعدش وقت زي بلاي ستيشن 4. لعبة الجزء الأولاني كان تقيل جدا على بلاي ستيشن 4، معرفش ليه كان تقيل يعني. كانت تقيلة بتاخد وقت في اللودنج على عكس الكمبيوتر. بس هو بصراحة الواحد يمكن مبسوط شوية ان الجرافيك هنا احسن او افضل من الجزء بتاع البلاي ستيشن يعني، وهم حسنوا شوية في الرسوميات وطريقة رسم الشخصيات.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help. Can't go wrong with the classics.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work. No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
نبدأ بقى نبحث بقى الملفات ونشوف بقى ايه اللي وراه.
shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
شوف الريدلر.
Yes, Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Maury. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
ما اعرفش ايه الشكل ده.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
معايدن الإعصار ولا العدالة العمياء؟ هو بقى من دي عايزين نرد ولا ثقب الإبرة؟ أمتلك عينا لكن لا أستطيع الرؤية، من أنا؟ أعتقد العدالة العمياء. وعين الإعصار، ثقب الإبرة لأ. نشوف.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
هي عينا.
So it's something else.
بيقول لك عندها عين واحدة. ولد الكوتشينة. ثقب الإبرة. مش عارف. وادي كوتشينة مش فاكر عنده عين، بس هو عنده عين.
gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes.
مطلعتش برضه.
Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
هيجيب لنا إبرة.
Look at these strange grooves. Never forget.
اتحرك جنب التاني. ولا هل اروح ولا هل اروح لألفريد؟
No one beats Lucius's handiwork.
ده النموذج بتاع الجزء اللي فات، يعني بدلة باتمان دي بتاعت الجزء اللي فات. دي الجديدة اللي احنا ايه لبسناها. هل في حاجة تالتة؟ لا. خليني اروح لألفريد بقى اشوف ايه الدنيا معاه.
Your guess is as good as mine.
هل هندور على الإبرة دي يعني؟ الكمبيوتر ما فيهوش حاجة. ما عندناش حاجة نشوفها. كده اشوف بقى الجنب التاني اللي هناك ده.
Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
كده بصينا على الشخصيات. ناخد الإبرة. ناخد الإبرة بقى منها. تمام.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
كده بقى هناخد بقى الجهاز ده ونروح للوشيوس ونشوف بقى ايه الترددات دي هتودينا لفين يعني.
Good hunting, Bruce.
نبدأ بقى هنا نحاول نستكشف نشوف الريدلر الترددات دي بتاعت ايه يعني. خدوا بالكم في كات وومن هتيجي معانا هنا، اكيد الجوكر، اكيد معانا هارلي كوين، يعني اكيد في ناس معانا يعني الجوكر انا متأكد منه كات وومن، وهارلي كوين اعتقد بنسبة كبيرة هتلاقيها ورا الجوكر يعني.
It's what I've come to expect with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, just some tax papers. Accounting is doing an audit or something.
Well, you shouldn't have to be burdened with that. I can take them.
It's okay. I got it.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
هنا بقى كنا وصلنا للوشيوس صح كده؟ هو اللي ماسك
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micro-pulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
ايه ده؟
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
الطيارة دي بتاعت مين بقى؟
Hi, Dad.
بنته.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular
دي
engineering.
بقى من ضمن الشخصيات الجديدة اللي هتدخل معانا بقى.
I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Are you sure you don't have someplace to be?
Whatever. I've got to get back to orientation anyway. Have fun scratching your heads.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. I understand your hesitation about involving her in this Riddler business. But, you should consider bringing Tiffany into the fold. Into the mission. If not now, then in the future. We're going to need help. If we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
أنا ما رضيتش أدخلها مش عايزين دوشة يعني.
Burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
شوف دول ظهروا لنا عايزين مننا ايه مش عارفين بقى.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Is this gonna take long? It's not really a good time.
I'm afraid this meeting isn't optional.
You'll just have to put up with us for a few minutes.
وهم باردين أو جلدهم تخين.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. I'm sorry that didn't last. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Well, I'm sorry, I think you were in the wrong place. You see, I don't really consort with criminals. Or international terrorists, for that matter.
Yeah.
Really? Because our sources say otherwise. A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, You've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm not sure I like where this conversation is going.
This probably isn't gonna help. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
نتكلموا على الجوكر بقى. هما بيحاولوا معاه عشان الجوكر. أنا مستغرب ليه.
Where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you.
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I don't care what you saw. You weren't there. You don't know what happened.
I realize that was an unpleasant time for you. We're not here to dredge up ancient history.
Then why are you asking about him?
John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so...
طبعا هو كده بقى الجوكر هيظهر معانا وكده. الجوكر بقى بيرمي نفسه مع بروس وين لأن هو اللي طلعه من مصحة أركم زي ما شفنا في الجزء اللي فات.
Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
I'm sorry, are you accusing me of something?
Should we be?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
ده طلع قنبلة.
Lucius! No!
طلع قنبلة اللي هي بتاعت الريدلر دي. وكده لوشيوس راح وتيفاني هتدخل معانا بقى.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family.
بس موتوا لوشيوس ليه؟ كان راجل كويس يعني.
Just like Lucius took care of you.
طبعا زي ما كنت بقول لكم في السلسله اللي فاتت بقول لكم ان السلسله دي تعتبر يعني قبل سلسله اركم والكلام ده، فالكلام اللي انا قلته كله ده كلام خاطئ تمام. تعتبر السلسله دي كده مع نفسها، يعني الجزئين بتوع تيلي تيلز دول مع نفسهم كده حكايه لوحدهم، لان طبعا في سلسله اركم لوشيوس مكمل معانا وعايش وموجود والكلام ده يعني.
We need to put Riddler behind bars. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I know it's no consolation, but the work your father was doing, it was important.
More important than family.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean?
انا قلت حاجه زعلتها بقى، زعلتها انا.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce? What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. You were trying to keep me away from it. Was that what killed him? Did you put
انا لا انا عايز اقول لها ما اعرفش لسه، ما اتاكد يعني.
I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
How can you even ask me that? You have to believe me. I would never put Lucius in harm's way.
Oh God.
انا اضطريت اكذب يعني، مش عايزين نعمل، مش عايزه قتله بقى. او لا انا عملته وكان فاكره انه امن ومش امن، ما نكذب بقى يعني. انا انا ما اعرفش انه يعني لا هو يعرف ولا انا عارف ان هو كان ده عباره عن قنبله يعني.
The service is starting. You should go be with your family.
Okay. Thank you, Bruce.
So sorry, really. It's
least he went out with a bang, right?
الجوكر.
For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but... Whoa. What the heck?
Bruce, what's going on? You know this guy?
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
ايه دي؟ ايه الصورة دي؟
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
You think this is funny? My friend is dead.
I got it wrong, didn't I? Damn it!
Hey, keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right? It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
You didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zaz and, you know, getting you out of Arkham.
ايه بقى الخدمة اللي عايزة مننا بقى؟ عايزين نعرف.
Right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
مش هرد عليه.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
A vital link in our chain has left us. Matthew tells us.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here, made some new friends, made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce, that special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you, of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
برضه مش هرد عليه، هسيبه كده، سيبها مع تعلق.
Don't freeze me out, please. Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh.
نعمل مشاكل ولا ايه؟
We're here to mourn. Please.
You shush me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Oh, easy, easy, John. Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right, Bruce. Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy
بس الحوار طويل
never
قوي.
leave his hole.
يعني الحوارات تقيلة وما بننقلش. يعني الجزء الأول أنا كنت بنقل من شخصية لشخصية، ما بقعدش كتير قوي كده معاه. المرة دي حوار طويل قوي يعني، فما اعرفش ليه، عشان بداية الحلقة والكلام ده.
Tell me where he is. I am not messing around, John.
Oh, Bruce, I missed your fire. I really did. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
طبعا زي ما انا بقول لكم، انا اللي ملاحظه هنا عن الجزء الاول ان ما بننقلش من شخصيه لشخصيه بسرعه، تحس الشخصيه قاعده في مكانها كده والحوار طويل شويه. هل ما اعرفش ده عشان لسه اول اللعبه ولا لا؟ دي مش عارفها لسه يعني. كده يا شباب هنهي الحلقه بتاعت النهارده على كده ونكتفي بهذا القدر. الحلقه الفصل الواحد بحاول اقسمه على 2، ما عدا ممكن الفصول الاخيره بتبقى صغيره شويه، ممكن بنعملها على حلقه واحده. ان شاء الله نكمل بقى برضو بقيه القصه بتاعتنا من الفصل الاول خلال الحلقه اللي جايه باذن الله تعالى. نشوف هل فعلا هنلاقي الريدلر في ايست اند زي ما هو قال لنا، وبقى الجديد اللي هيتفتح معانا. لكن هو البدايه هنا بس يعني كانت على قد ما شفت فيه كويك ايفنت وضرب وقتال وحاجات بتطير كده وقتال كان حلو، الا ان الحوار طويل قوي مع الشخصيه نفسها، مع كل شخصيه ويحسسك شويه بحته ملل يعني. لكن يمكن عشان ده الفصل الاولاني معانا، ولما نتقدم شويه في اللعبه كل ده يتغير. ده اللي هنكتشفه ان شاء الله مع بعض خلال الحلقات اللي جايه. قبل ما انهي ان شاء الله ما تنسوش ان تعملوا سبسكرايب، تشتركوا في القناه وتفعلوا زر الجرس وتعملوا لايك وتكتبوا لي كومنت وتقولوا رايكم ايه في الحلقه. اشوفكم باذن الله قريب ونكمل تختيم ذا باتمان تيلي تيل سيريس ذا انمي وزن. السلام عليكم.